Hi, everyone, and welcome to this live session. So, on this live, I'm basically going to be going through the Digital Boss Academy and providing a roadmap on how you can win with the academy. And congratulations for making such an investment in yourself. Trust me, this particular investment has changed my life. Like it changed everything around my business when it came to digital marketing, my concept of it, and it's helped me to make some really good money in, should I say, a short period of time. And that was because I applied some of the things I'm going to be talking to you about, and I'm hopeful that you apply them and you give yourself to it and stay consistent, and I'm sure you will see yourself win with the resources. Trust me, this academy, it's self-sufficient. You can actually win with it without even any additional support if you apply yourself to it. There's a research that I think 78% of people don't um listen to the courses that they buy. So I want you to take yourself out of that 75 and put yourself among the people that do make the best use of the resources. So please do, and that is why I'm providing this roadmap for you to do so. Okay, so the community, it's the Digital Boss Academy, and it's actually a program like an e-learning community. It's not just an e-learning platform, it's a community. As you can see here, there are over 33,000 members, and the numbers, keep growing every day. That's because people are recognizing the value and keep adding into it. And then it's a community in that there are different chat rooms that you can make use of. You can ask questions, you can, be the part of conversations, you can get updates as to what is happening within the academy and also within the industry, because there's some valuable information are shared within the chat room. If you want to ask questions, you can make use of this tab here. All you have to do is click here, and ask your question, put a title, and then post. You want to select the category. I'll go through the categories next to just tell you what you each of the rooms do. So you basically don't want to put anything in millionaire mindset. Yes, if you have a win, you want to share your win under this tab here. If you have a general discussion, like general questions, you can ask here, or you want to comment generally, you or drop it an engagement generally, you can do that here. If you want people to check your content, it's also a way to draw traffic to your content. You can make use of this chat room. And yeah, the support chat is the next one you want to pay attention to. So if you have any support inquiries or issues, you can drop it up in the support chat. And then of course it comes in different languages. The chat room comes in different languages, so you can hop on it. They usually giveaways if you want to take part of it. So drop a title, drop a question. One of the first things you want to do when you get into the community is to introduce yourself. So you can write this your introduction and type your name and write what you do and your expectations, and then of course drop it here. And yeah, you can attach something, you can link something, you can also add a video if you want to do that, you can do a poll if you want to do. And yeah, these are emojis and um figures that you might want to put up on your post if you want to do that. So yes, so make use of this chat room or this community bit by engaging on this place. One thing I do, even before I ask a question, is I make use of this search here. So if you want to ask a question, you want to come and check and see if maybe there have been questions or answers around, what you want to ask. For instance, you want to ask about stand store, you can just type stand store and you will see all the conversations around stand store will come out. So you can now go and see, if your question has been answered already. Look through all the conversations. If it hasn't, then you can go ahead and ask. But what I would suggest you do, so that your question gets to like the right person, or to get to somebody that can answer and give you like immediate feedback, you want to be able to tag. So if, for instance, this question is asking, what do you think? Or let's see, let's look for something more specific to a problem. I've set up okay this ones. So maybe say yeah, super simple. So somebody has said it's super simple. If you want to now ask, okay, were you stuck somewhere? Maybe you had an issue trying to set up and maybe there was something missing. You can go ahead and tag this person in the question or in this particular conversation, so that the person is tagged and they can answer, or you can look through and see what the conversations are, under it, and see if somebody by chance answered that question. If not, you can reply on somebody's comment and ask them. So the question goes directly to them. Okay, so that way you know that you're not just dropping a question in the general chat room. You're specifically asking somebody a question who would most likely have the answer to your question and can respond. And you can do this for anything. There are different people from all over the world, from different countries, you know, and different fields. So in the line of whatever business you're doing, make use of this space and ask. If you want to know if it works in any part of the country, you can type that in. You can say, I just put in Nigeria. I want to see if it works in Nigeria. You can see the conversations about it's working in Nigeria here. So whatever business it is, the good thing is that these 33,000 people, they come from different works, they come from different countries. So you have a wide range of people and resources that you can pull from. All right. If by all means your question has not been answered, then you want to come back and now ask your question. Okay. One of the best things you can do when asking your question, especially when it has to do with support, you can tag the DBA community. The DBA community, I think, is one of the admins. And once you tag them, they know that there's a question for them there and they can answer your question. Okay. So please do make sure to tag one of the admins, or just go ahead and tag, these are the admins here, so tag one of them, or go ahead and tag DBA community, this admin, anytime you have a question, so that they can see your question and respond, because there are usually lots of questions. So when you tag, there are more chances your question is seen early and is being responded to. Now, I talked about the different chat rooms. Let me just go over them quickly. So on here, you have the millionaire mindset. So ideally, this chat room, see, people don't know how to use, so they've been dropping comments here. But please don't be like those people. This chat room is actually made to drop messages. The founder of the Academy, Billionaire B, she usually drops like daily inspirational messages on here. There are videos that I have personally watched and I find very inspiring. And in the course of your journey, you'll discover that these teachings and this kind of videos will actually help you carry on, especially when the days go tough. Okay, so please do well to try to listen to the videos that are being dropped, because they also very important in self-development and in pushing you forward. So they're actually videos designed to work on your mindset. So please do watch them. Here, people share their wins. So like I said, you can also come in here and share your win on here. Then general discussions. I'm not saying too much about that. You know what that means. And then content check. I already told you, you can use the space to drop your, somebody saying follow on Instagram. If you want to draw traffic to your store, or you want somebody to give you like someone to criticize your store for you, you can do that on there and get eyes on it. Then the support chat, if you need support, anything, and you just want them to support you, you can drop your chat here. Like I said, please make sure you tag the DBA community admin on it. I've already told you about the different languages and the giveaways. Now, one of the community part of the Digital Boss Academy that I love massively and I will encourage you to make use of is the calendar. So if you come on here, you see the calendar. Once you go to the calendar, you can see that it's packed full. These are one of the reasons why the Digital Boss Academy remains one of the top on the list when it comes to courses, because of the continuous support it provides. Now, if you go through this calendar, you see that there are different Zoom sessions. Okay, there are prayer morning meetings, there are, the roadmap to 1K, DB and DPC. These are mentorship calls that I encourage you to hop on, because you would get to ask questions. Okay, here your questions can be answered by a real human being if you have that, and you can also benefit from the questions that people are asking. These are the resources that helped me to win. So if you can spend time joining those sessions and seeing what people are doing and how they are able to apply the skills that they are learning from the course, I think it gives you an edge and it helps you to win better. And that is why they always say that if you move in a community, you move longer, because you're benefiting from people's experiences too. So make use of this. Okay, so there are different, see, there's another workout. So there's also with fitness workouts. But one of the first things I want you to target is the new member onboarding call. So if you're just joining, you want to check for the next new member onboarding call. I think this happens like once a week. I'm not too sure, but at least it happens at least twice a month. So make sure you attend this session so that you can be part of the new member onboarding call and get to know all the information that you need to know as a new member on Digital Boss Academy, and of course ask your questions too. So do make use of this. There are different support here. There's a tech support call that you can hop on, and Yes, it's also a store setup course. So I'm already going to be setting up your store for you if you got the course from me. So you might not need to worry much, but of course you're supporting people down the line. If you need any help, you can actually hop on the call and get support there. It also has to do with other stores that probably I don't do like the Shopify. So you can also jump on it and ask questions. Make use of this community, guys. You've paid for it, you're here, you can benefit from it. So please make use of this Zoom sessions. I always say that they have updated information. So if you hop on it, you're sure you're getting the latest information when it comes to trends, in the business currently. And there's some niche down sessions. Okay. So if, for instance, you've come in and there are some particular niches you're interested in, for instance, you're interested in Shopify, there's a session for Shopify and Printful or print on demand. You can jump on this session and be part of it so that you can get more information around that business. Okay. That's how you win when you are maximizing and going all out, to get all the resources that are available for you within the community. This is another new member onboarding call on here that is happening, unlock. So they are niche specific. Now, this is another one. This is a good one to jump on. This is one I definitely want to hop on. There are opportunities, guys, to benefit from the academy. So please make sure you are maximized. As a matter of fact, if you have not totally maximized the resources available here, then you have no business complaining about not winning with the course, because trust me, there's a lot of support here to ensure that you are winning with the course. Like I said, it's not even just having to do with probably just reselling DBA. There are a lot of support in different niches, on here. If you're looking for content that creates content creation that sells, this is a mentorship session you want to hop on. So you can see that there's a lot on here that you can draw value from, in winning. Some of us have this on here and we still go ahead and go and pay other people to teach us the same things that you have direct access to. So if you have DBA, you truly don't need to go elsewhere if you maximize these resources. One of the things I do is I provide additional support. So if at all you've maxed out all this and you still need support, we're building a community that can provide, the extra additional support for you. But trust me, the resources on here are massive. And if you stay with them, they're good to go. The good thing about these sessions, you're like, okay, you're busy, you can attend these particular sessions. They are actually being recorded. I know most of the sessions are recorded. And here in the classroom, which is the next place, and this is where you're going to be spending most of your time in. There's a replay vault here. Those sessions are recorded and they are dropped in here. Okay, so you can come back here and watch them. Okay, so you might even want to go back and even watch some of the ones that have happened in the past, but always start with the most recent because it has most recent information. All right, so make use of this place. As a matter of fact, this programs here, these sessions here are as important as all the courses that you're going to see in the classroom, because like I said, they are also very streamlined to certain niches. So if you're interested in any of those businesses or niches, you want to go back and make sure you watch all of them, apply the skills and get the support and benefit from people's questions, because there's some questions you don't even know you have. But when somebody asks you, oh, okay, it gives you an idea of how to win. And if you really haven't started winning with the course, jumping on those sessions can give you, ideas on what people are doing and how you can also implement, some of the skills here to make money. Because trust me, loads of people are making money from this program. How are they making the money? I'm telling you how you can get to know. Come here, watch the replay sessions, see the questions people are asking, especially the mentorship ones, because I've hopped on it, actually gotten ideas of some of the things that people are doing just by the questions that they're asking. That way, it gives you an idea of, oh, this is something I could consider doing. You can do a modified version or something. Honestly, there's room large enough for everybody to win. But it's, are deliberate about going in and tapping that you can see the opportunities and start exploring them. Now, this is the classroom. Now, within the classroom, you have two resources. Of course, you want to start with the welcome module that welcomes you into the academy. It just basically tells you, what the academy offers and how you can win the next action steps. So you want to listen to that. It's good thing is that it's a video or their videos, so you don't need to worry too much about trying to read some text. The next models you want to watch is the mind mastery. This is very essential. Ensure you listen to this model because it would rewire your thinking, and it's very inspiring, to be honest. The personal that taught it is a multi eight-figure instructor, and he did a really good job, with the model. And he's the one that took core fundamentals, cash crash course, storytelling, selling playbook, all the resources in white. He taught them, and he's literally just giving you the digital marketing. Please do well to listen to all of them. And yes, it might be a bit high level for some of you, especially if you're just getting into the digital marketing space for the first. Please don't worry too much about it. That's what I would say. Just make sure you listen, catch as much as you can. For the ones that you can implement, start implementing them. So don't wait to finish the whole course before you start implementing. For anything that you learn, try to practice, okay? Try to implement what you have learned, then move on to the next one. Okay, so you can see here, start here first, how to get better at any skill. Just try to implement whatever it is that you learn. The thing about this video, some of you might say it's moving too fast. You can control the speed on here. If it's too fast, you can make it slower. If it's too slow, you can make it faster. Okay, so you don't need to say, oh, okay, I don't understand the accent. You can actually make it very slow so that you can pick every word that is being said. Okay, it will take a while to go through everything, to be honest. So you don't have to go through everything. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I believe you can get started with. These fundamentals are very essential because this is literally what digital marketing is all about, and how you can win with digital marketing. So you want to learn that skill, because whatever business it is you're doing, one of the things you want to know well is digital marketing. Okay, so please do that. You learn how to set up your online store. So there are options here. So after I've set up your store, one of the reasons why I set up your store is because I know that from the day you got into the course, you can start selling. So while you're still taking your time to learn, you know that you already have your store set up, so you're not under that pressure. But it's also essential you come back and watch these videos here. These videos here will actually show you how to set up your stores. So if you are still wondering on what to do, you don't really have to be confused, because these videos, even after some of you have insisted I should walk you through setting up your store, I might have, and maybe you're confused, you can always come back here, because these videos here will teach you exactly what to do or what I have already done. Okay, so you can always come back, replay this video over and over again. Within the community, I think I've dropped some videos on store setup that you might also want to check out. But on here, you literally have the videos explaining what to do, even how to link your bank account. Okay, so if you still had questions, watch it again. Truly, I didn't learn how to set up a store in one day. It was as I continued to do it that I got better at it. And it was because I kept coming back to the videos. So these videos are like step-by-step guide. So even if you can't reach me, please make sure you come back here and watch them step by step and learn, because you also want to be able to set up stores for other people. Some people even render it as is where they get paid for. So if you actually become really good at setting up different kinds of stores, you can begin to advertise yourself as somebody that sets up stores and people will pay you for it. Now, the Digital Post Academy is an affiliate program where you get to keep 84, which is one of the reasons why I say, please don't even joke with it, because this is a high ticket product. Because well, for some of us that are just getting started, we consider it high ticket because the volume 3 is 444, right? And 85% commission from it. It's a good amount of money that you get. That's like $377 a month. So I would say make good use of this, because it takes a while to build your own digital product. So while you're trying to build your product, you can promote this as a product. As a matter of fact, practice promoting this so that when your own product comes, it becomes easier, because you've mastered the digital marketing skills to sell. So you can start from this point, and nothing stops you from even continuing, because this is a very good resource. The academy is a very good product, and people would be thankful, that you introduce them to it, because it does have a lot of potentials to change people's lives. It has a lot of resources to teach people in one space, and it's super affordable. If you ask me, for all the resources and the support that you have within this community, it is affordable. As of today, they've announced that the volume 1 is even fully MRR, which is amazing. That means you can keep 100% profit of volume 1. So that's also an additional benefit. Okay, so guys, I would say please and please promote as much as you can, because you can make really good income from here. And people need to know. People really don't know that there's such a platform that they can come and learn so much in one space, and get so much support at the same time. I showed you what the calendar looks like, and at the same time make a profit. So please don't hold back this information. It will just be that you're gatekeeping and you're not being nice, by not passing it forward. So please do share with other people as much as you can. You can use live streaming to do that. You can create content about it. You can use word of mouth to tell your friends or family or people around you about it. Okay, so on here you also learn how to launch. Okay, so you can watch all of this. These are all video models, all about digital marketing. As a matter of fact, when I came into the course, some of the resources that were on there were not there. So this one was there from the very start, and this was what really taught me digital marketing, even taught me live streaming. So this is one of the courses I say, okay, you want to spend time with also, alongside all the ones that I said taught by the six-figure instructor. And then you're going to also learn about building your brand. So you also want to watch that. Now, there's an ethical way to sell digital products. So it will be good you listen to this. It's quite a lengthy one, to be honest. And when you listen to it, you might even get scared about selling because you're like, what am I doing that? What will I do now that will not be against the law? Just make sure you watch it to the very end, because at the very end, she starts teaching you exactly how you can sell digital products that is like in a compliant way. So please ensure you watch it to the very end if you do watch it, because at the very end, she tells you the ethical way to sell so that you're not in trouble with them. Visual attraction is also essential. You want to listen to it. You want to, so the three different volumes, depending on the volume you got in weight. Volume one is digital marketing for beginners. Now you have some base knowledge trainings here. Now, not all these trainings are in depth. Okay, some of them are base level, so you might want to explore other resources to expatiate on them, but they give you a very good foundation. Okay, on here I would say listen to as much as you can. Okay, as you can see, I can go over all of them, but yes, come and try and tap into the resources that are on here. And like I said, you can do some passive listening, but when you see something that really catches your attention or something you think you want to build on, please go ahead and make sure you listen to it actively. That is by sitting down, taking notes, and ensuring that you're applying the skills you're learning. Okay, affiliate marketing. This is something you can also do. You're going to learn, that's quite in depth. Content creation, you can't even run away from this because this is very essential. Okay, so if you learn the skills around that, it would help you. Canva, you can't run away from Canva. So this is basically just like the foundation knowledge when it comes to Canva, but you can build up on it, like I said, by exploring. Yes, always check the links, because sometimes some videos are on there and they might look short, but if you check the links and that are resources that are attached to the video, they actually have more in-depth trainings on them. So please always do well to click on the resources so that you can get even more information or trainings about that particular subject that you're on. Okay, so please do that, because it's so that you don't cut yourself short of the resources that are available on here. This teaches you how to create your own course. So another thing you want to think about is, as you're listening to it, what can you begin to create? What products can you create if you want to? And what other offerings can you provide based off your study of the academy? So yeah, so that's the volume one. So you can go through it and listen to them. And then you want to go to volume two. Volume two teaches you multiple streams of income. There you begin to explore other business opportunities aside from probably digital marketing. So you're having TikTok shop. It's also a form of affiliate marketing. Pinterest, print on demand, how to become a virtual assistant, Printful, Printify dropshipping. I've already told you that once you click on them, apart from the videos, please check the resources, the links that are attached, because they provide even more information. Okay, so please don't make sure you're not skipping any of the links. Okay, explore them. You have so many resources. If you want to go into Amazon KPT, Toro Business, you want to go into faceless marketing, travel agents. So there are resources here, LinkedIn, Shopify. Always make sure you click on the link. And like I said, if you pick an area of interest, please go back to the replay vault and see if there are any sessions, Zoom sessions that have happened around that your area of interest. If there are any, please jump on those sessions and listen to those sessions so that you're getting the full gist. Okay, because I know that even more resources or more updated information would have been shared on those Zoom sessions. So please go back and watch them. But yeah, this is it. You can watch them, and I told you there's a lot. You might want to dedicate at least 2 months, to consuming everything, but you don't have to do everything. Start with one business And when you win with that one, you can move on to the next, and then the next, and then the next. Because yes, it is good to have multiple streams of income. It is good to be widespread, but try and win at something first, before you go to the other. When I mean win at something, you don't always have to have been making like 100 million first before you are winning. So long as you've been able to, develop some really good skills, and you've set it up already and is running to a comfortable level, you can want to explore the next one. Okay. What I would just say is that don't box yourself. There are things that you can do that you wouldn't know you can do until you start exploring and trying them out. So please do explore and try the options out. Now, volume three gives you advanced streams of income. So this takes it like higher, like a higher level. Like why I always recommend you get the volume three is because you have access to everything the academy offers. And the good thing is that your offering is also bigger. Okay. If you have the volume three, 444, it means you can also sell that. So it's really amazing that you have it as a high ticket product. One of the things I always say is that in your portfolio, don't just pack small tickets. If you really want to close up big, you want to have high ticket. So now that you have an opportunity to have a high ticket product, have it. If you have not upgraded to volume four, I still recommend you do, because your capacity to earn with it is even higher. Trust me, people are interested in these resources. They just don't know that it's there. You could even get somebody that wants to buy the course. And what they really might be interested in, or business that they might want to do, is actually in volume three. But because it's only probably volume two or one you have, they are restricted. It's only what you offer them that they have access to. And they're probably not interested in anything there. But if you give them the whole package, they could come in here and decide that, oh, okay, I want to go into Amazon. I want to become an Amazon review influencer. I want to go into music. I want to become a music person and make money with music. Or I want to even go into coaching. So when you have this bigger package, it's a better offering to people. And then it also means more money for you. Trust me. So that is why I always tell people, don't run away from high ticket products. The thing is, it also increases your potential to earn, because the higher the ticket, the higher your earning potential. So, and you can sell it multiple times for profit. So, if you haven't upgraded yet, this is me encouraging you. Please upgrade. And of course, if you have the volume three, please let people know about it, and let them know the options that are available on here, because the volume three is truly high level, like it's truly really resourceful, and it could just really change somebody's life. Okay, sublimation, a very good one too. These are all things that you can spend time listening and find yourself. Like I said, try out on business, explore opportunities. Don't be one to just stop at one. Of course, I'm not saying that you should be a jack of all trades and master of none. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. But especially if you haven't done anything yet, have a look through everything and see the one that resonates, one that you can start with quick. Start it, build it, then move on to the next. Okay. Don't just stop. Just keep exploring until you actually start winning. All right. But give yourself the option to explore what is out there, what is possible, and so that when you're ready to get started, you're not just starting without knowledge. You know at least some good information about something, and you can build up from there. Once you have already started winning with one thing I always say that you want to win with is digital products. In as much as you're winning with any other business, please make sure you have a digital product you are promoting, because it does have the potential of giving you money really quickly and really good. Well, and when I mean digital product, I'm talking about either a coaching program, a mentorship program, or a digital product. It could be a book, it could be, this course, it could be a course like this course you're promoting. Pick one of them and make sure that that is part of your offering while you're building, your business on the side. Then, of course, if you want to go into all things beauty, you can pick that up. And social media too. You have opportunities here to learn how to create your social media, or promote, or increase your social media accounts, or monetize them as it were. So if you want to get started from afresh, you can do that, because some of you already have accounts that are niched on certain things, and you want to start new accounts. Start with the principles on here. Like I said, also please also go into the replay vault. There's some sessions I've been taking around Instagram and some of this social. Start from there, because they have more updated information. Then come in here too and pick up what you can pick up. Okay, so before you start any social media account, you want to know the best practices so that you can win with those accounts. So watch that. Then PLR votes. Now this has done for you books. PLR simply means private label rights. And on here you have a library over 100. It's actually way more than that. But here they're available for you to learn from, to save, to customize, and to resell for profit. So if you come on here, all these are links to books. and planners and bundles of digital products that you can customize as your own and resell for a profit, guys. So if you have stores like ST, you can customize these products and put them on your ST store. You can put them up on your Beacon store and customize them as you want to start selling. You see, when I say digital product, this part of what I was referring to, you don't even need to start from the scratch. You can come here, customize it, change the color, change the front, and that's why you need Canva experience, because these are Canva links, okay? So you can edit it in Canva, put it up on your store and start promoting it. So you can pick something here and start promoting or create your own. In volume one, you already learn how to create, but you can make use of this. These are bundle templates that you can add up to your stores like ST or Shopify and start selling, guys. So it's literally work made easy for you because they have already been done for you. Now, the good thing about these resources is that you can learn from them. Like there's some teachings that are not done, some courses that are not done, like Amazon FBA is not done. But if you check through this, you see a course here on Amazon FBA. You will see a course here on Amazon FBA. You can open this in Canva, read it, learn the skill around Amazon FBA. You can even start the business if you want, and then now have this as a product that you're selling to tell people about it. Okay, so that could even be something that you could come and start teaching people and establish yourself as an authority under, because you've started it. You don't need to be making millions before you start teaching people. So long as you know the principles around it and you've started your business, because trust me, with some of these stores and most of them, it does take a while for them to pick traffic and to start closing up on lots of sales for you. So while you have started it and you've mastered it, there's some people that just don't even know anything, and they really don't mind paying £10, £20, £30 for a product that teaches them how to get started, or even a coaching session that teaches them how to get started. So that's where you come in. Don't look down on yourself because you're just starting. Come here, pick up something, really practicalize it, as in like get yourself established in terms of winning, and then come and start teaching people and supporting them to do it. And that's another very good way to make money. I can assure you, lots of people that are teaching some of the skills that you see probably on live stream, it's not like they are making thousands of dollars. No, I can assure you some of them have never even made up to $1,000 yet from these products that they already have. It's just because they have mastered the skill, they know, and they have set their stores in place, and they are confident in their knowledge. That's why they are able to draw traffic to themselves and people are patronizing. Some of them, you're listening to them, but you have these products here. So come here, come and pick up something here, learn it so well, set up your store, and now be the person to be teaching people what to do. Okay? So don't wait for the monies to be coming in to validate yourself. The mere fact that you have a fundamental knowledge about it, you are able to start up, and at least you know that you already started picking up with the industry practice. Trust me, you already good to start talking about it and teaching people the foundations or the fundamentals that you know. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can also win with the PLR products. And if you continue, you see that there are some other amazing resources. If you want to go into stocks and crypto, you can listen to that. Yes, so on here you have promotional documents. So to promote DBA, they have already prepared some materials that you can use, down to webinar email confirmation, different resources, webinar follow-up email. There's so many resources here if you want to sell DBA as a product. Okay, these are opportunities and promotional items that are made available for you, that you can use to promote DBA. You can actually customize it. Like now, if you're picking up something like Amazon FBA, that was an example, you can customize this to your Amazon FBA program where you're teaching people, just come here and customize. But the good thing is that there are promotional items done for you. So the whole school, the whole program is like a done for, where everything is as your beacon call to utilize for success. Then here, I think you celebrate your wins or something. Content vault here. So if you really don't have ideas on what to post, you can come and explore. Please make sure that you customize it so well that the algorithm doesn't pick it as if you used content, because that's one thing that could happen when you use this done for you reels. Okay, it could flag that somebody else has used it before. So if at all you want to use any of the stock reels for your videos, please make sure that you're customizing them so well that it looks like an original. Okay, and there are Canva links where you can do that. What you don't need to customize so much are the captions. So I think they're done for you captions here. So if you don't know what to write, ChatGPT can always give you caption and hashtags. But if you really are stuck, you can come here and copy out that. If you need DBA scripts just to promote, the course. If you want to do that, you can do that and make use of it. And you want to see what people are doing, people that are winning. So now content creation, right, is not just about getting likes. It's not just about getting people engaging on your post. It's about creating content that actually make people buy from you. So come and see how people are posting content, and people that are making sales with their content, see what they are doing, get inspired. What I do many times is I really follow people that are getting the kind of results that I want to see, people that are actually making money. I go and look at their content. Like somebody like Richard, who he always tells us, go and watch my content and see how I post. He even gives you permission to go and copy out the content, and repost them. So on social media, please, I can assure you that um people that are like going viral or doing really well, many times they are not even ideas, they are recreating content that have already been done before. I know you want to be creative and all, but trust me, it does help when you recreate people's content. I'm not saying you should go and dub, get inspired, and from the content that they have put out that you see that are doing well, you can get inspired and do something similar. So this is a vault to show you some of those. Now, if you want to go into real estate, you have resources around Airbnb here. You have a PLR book on here too. You can go into wholesaling real estate too. There are resources on here on that also. And then, of course, there's the ChatGPT. I don't even have. So you still also have AI resources on here that you can use to win. So listen to that. And yeah, you have it's in Spanish, in French, and in Somalian. Now, I spoke about AI slightly. Now, if you are not on the digital boss code, please and please get on the digital boss code. It is absolutely worth it. It is so, so worth it because that's an AI community. I will probably just show you guys quickly what that looks like so that you can see some of the resources. Of course, it couldn't have been combined with this because the resources on there are a lot. So it will be overwhelming to have it even as the volume 4. It will just be too much information in one space. So it's the same owner and she has branched out and built another community specifically for AI. And with all these businesses here, one of the best ways you want to win is with AI. It's AI that will help you to win with them really easily. You want to see the business opportunities are available with AI. So please, if you're not on it, I'll just show you what the community there looks like too, so that you can win with it. If you're not on it, please let me know. I'll send you access so that you can get into the digital boss code. Then, of course, here are other resources. If you want to start doing workouts, this I started using this for workouts, and it was helpful. So these are some of the resources that you have within the within the academy, and I've tried to tell you how you can, with these resources. Please listen to it creatively. As you listen, let your mind open to opportunities and ideas of what you can do. And trust me, you'll be glad that you gave yourself that chance. Okay. You cannot exhaust this even in a month, I can assure you. Probably in a year, so probably in 2 months, sorry, you might be able to go through everything, but don't wait to go through everything before you start. Like I said, for everyone you have learned, try to apply the skills. Start off with any of the businesses that you see. Hop on the Zoom sessions, like I said, and see how you can with them. I'll just show you quickly what the digital boss code looks like so that for those of you that are on it already, you already see. So it's a similar pattern. And this number is growing massively. And this is the classroom. It also has Zoom sessions or replay vault. The sessions are very hands-on and I love them. Now you have information around creating ebooks with AI tools, like free AI tools. And this will really help you in creating your own digital products very easily, creating your chat GPT bots, creating content and building things with AI really. It's so helpful. I'm not going to speak too much to it, but the business opportunities are available with AI, even photo shoots and all that. Trust me, gone are the days now that people are sitting down posing for pictures. Right now, AI is doing lots of that. You've seen people with their twins every now and then. This is teaching you how you can clone yours, the vault and all that. So it's really amazing the resources on here, guys. I can't even begin to talk. Wow. There are some more models that have been opened up now, the faceless model. I'm not even watching to see that. So, guys, these are resources and there's still more coming up. The thing about this one is that the price is going up. So it's always best to hop in early. And I would say if you have not hopped in on it, please let me know and I'll send you the code to hop in on it right now. But yeah, that's an overview of the Digital Boss Academy and the Digital Boss Code. I personally love these resources, and they do have the opportunity to give you thousands, and I mean thousands of dollars, of pounds, if you apply yourself to it. I'm a living testimony, okay? And yeah, I hope this roadmap has been resourceful. And yeah, please feel free to ask me any questions if you do, and I would respond to you. All right. Cheers.